False expectations appearing real. Fear. Fear's a trip, man. Because like it can hit you at any moment, really. And it's stuff that all stems in here. Because if you look in your heart, like, there is no fear. But if you listen to the things in your head, you can get fear at any time. And like the latest fear of mine, just that taps into me is fear of finances. And it's frustrating because like I've always been fine, but yet, you know, you see the bank account drop extremely, and then this surge of just overwhelming fear kind of hits you, and you're like, how am I going to get that back? You know, but in the end, though, again, it doesn't matter. Like, that's materialistic stuff. It's just money. But it still doesn't deny the fact that the fear is there and that the fear exists. And what one has to do, myself included, is really break down, where did that fear come from? Why does it exist? And how can you relieve yourself of it? Now, I know through like a historical pattern, you know, growing up, family members saying money doesn't grow on trees. If you don't work hard, you're not going to make enough money. You're not going to be able to live. Like all these, you know, things were repeated and then fed to the subconscious, which then manifested a lack to then be drawn into the law of attraction. Like, most people don't realize, like, the law of attraction works not in just like, oh, I'm going to think really good thoughts and good things are going to come to me. No. There's tons of people that think really good thoughts and things don't come to them. The law of attraction is a mixture of subconscious mind and then also things that you do and you put into action, which then have reciprocation for that action that's then done. Yes, you do need to have a positive mindset. Yes, you do need to be very open, honest, forthright, humble, loving to then receive, but you can't just, quote, think good thoughts and good things will happen. It's a prerequisite, but it's not the only thing that makes it happen. There are a whole bunch of other universal laws at play that allow the law of attraction to work better and quicker, and it works on both spectrums. Like, it can work negatively and it can work positively. Most people just think like the law of attraction is a positive law. It's dualistic. It's not just positive. It's also negative. You can do certain things that'll then like attract negative things into your life. Now, what's a trip is that, like, you know, I can go back and break down those subconscious patterns that were built through childhood in regards to money, and I already know that none of those are true, but yet, since it's a subconscious pattern, those are things that are innate within my being that then come up automatically because of the subconscious building it up. So I have to go back and then reprogram the subconscious. And the only way to reprogram the subconscious is either through repetition or through subconscious programming, like within your brain, a theta state, like morning and night, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes at night, like right upon awakening or right upon like sleep. Now what's crazy is that, you know, I also think that there's, you know, a faster, quicker way as well, and that just be, you know, like sincere prayer. And I'm not talking about like the traditional way of just like saying like a Hail Mary or like, you know, Our Father or any of those traditional prayers. For me, those are just, you know, more like poem prayers, if you will. It's like a true prayer is a true longing and desire within one's heart and soul to reach and speak and talk with God. And it doesn't have to be a specific set of words that have been passed down through a religion. It's the feeling, it's the emotion, it's that connection that's prayer. Like saying words out loud are only going to get within the physical realm of the distance and time and space. That's it. If there's nobody around you, nobody's going to hear you. But if you say what you feel and you feel it, that's instantaneous. That goes. That gets sent. And we have to realize that it goes both ways, so that we can send and then receive. And that's that real gift, that real ability, and people who have tapped in understand it. It's an overwhelming feeling, and I'm super grateful for it, super appreciative of it, and I have taken it for granted in the past, and I'm very ashamed about that. But I know that it was more of a societal push, and more of like, you know, an environmental push, like external influences then clouding my internal subconscious and my internal innate knowing that then pushed me away from what I had always longed and desired for. So in that sense, it's crazy, you know what I mean? Like, but it's a cool thing, you know, I'm not going to deny. So false expectations appearing real, so that's fear. Like, and it could be towards money, it can be towards a relationship, it can be towards anything. Like, just go back and rehash and rethink about, like, you know, your life, and rethink about all these things, and you'll tap in, you know, like you'll realize that's not true, and that you were just creating things in your mind that you never had to fear to begin with. So for today, just, if you have any fear, take a moment, sit back, and really reflect on, where's that fear coming from? Is it an immediate fear, or is it some fear that was built up from your childhood, through your family experience, or through experiences that then programmed your subconscious to then innately feel fear when these circumstances are brought to light? And if they are, then, you know, take the steps to change that pattern. So, hope you guys have a great day, and peace, love, and happiness to you all. Like the video, subscribe, comment below, and until next time, peace.